There has always been a struggle among people all over the world since the dawn of civilization. The majority of people struggling are among the lower class with the lowest resources. Thankfully, groups of people have come together to help others in need. People with less resources, or those who want to help others, turn to charity organizations as a sort of hub where resources are centralized for people in need to give and others to receive. In times when people are in need and there's a need for call for action, we should be looking to act charitable and donate or give our time to help those others in need. A perfect example of this is the internationally known Knights of Columbus. The benefit of this charity organization is that any contributions you make doesn't just help your one local community, but it has the potential of helping everyone else around the world. This is thanks to the fact that the Knights of Columbus are part of Catholic Church, which is spread all across the world. The Knights of Columbus are Catholic charitable organization that focuses on four core values: charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. These four values shape the organization and the way the happen across the world, uniting them as one despite all the differences. As part of their charitable works, the Knights of Columbus focus on bettering the betterment of the surrounding communities and those across the entire world by conducting food drives, donating food to soup kitchens and food pantries, and supporting people in need. For example, mothers who just gave birth to their children. In a personal experience, I had a pyramid time in the San Antonio Food Bank. I personally saw how many people we helped thanks to this organization. In one occasion, we processed and packaged 3,600 pounds of food in just a couple hours, roughly 2.5. And other times, we helped by giving food out, doing food drives for people who drive with their cars, and we would just load the food into the cars. During this time, we would have dozens or even a couple hundred cars arrive in a matter of just 3 to 4 hours. During this experience, I learned how much giving just something as simple as food can really impact people. As when I experienced this, we had a bit of a world of chaos going around with the effects of the pandemic still going around. During this time, me giving my time, it was the year 2022, so the effects of the pandemic were pretty recent. During this time, I personally saw people of all classes, from middle to the lower class, needing help. And I kind of noticed this on the cars we drove. I saw from beat up cars that were leaking oil all over the place to almost brand new Camaros or pickup trucks arriving to the food drive. With my personal experience, I can confidently attest to the positive impact an organization like Knights of Columbus can have. A simple thing such as giving food to those in need can make a great impact on their lives. Put a great impact that is helping someone in financial need. In special circumstances, people that are in financial need can receive financial help from the Knights of Columbus. For example, today I have heard of the Knights of Columbus helping people with their house bills. For example, their electricity and water. For people that are in great need and are in financial struggle. This is especially important because at times people might have to decide between having food on the table or paying the bills. And additionally, this helps prevent people from falling into possibly lower poverty, or even losing their homes from not being able to pay their bills. It's not just during peace when the Knights of Columbus can help around, but also during the hard times of war. For example, during the Great War, the Knights of Columbus made a great mark on society with what was known as Knights of Columbus huts, which provided rest and recreational facilities and social services to allied servicemen of all faiths. These huts were spread throughout the United States and Europe and provided relief services, supplies, and recreation under the motto, everyone welcome, everything's free. At times, they even provided these services to places up close to the front, right on what is typically known as the rear, or which is basically is the area right behind the front line, was next to active combat. Additionally, they stood out as being one of the welfare programs that did not drew the color line and truly accepted everyone. As during this time, there was many welfare programs that discriminated people against color and did not truly accept everyone. In more recent events, the Knights of Columbus have taken action to give aid after major disasters or after displacement of Christians from regions by genocide by ISIS, for example, in the Middle East, or by the war in Ukraine. Additionally, they have helped major disasters, for example, the 2010 Haiti earthquake, which was a 2.7 earthquake that killed around 220,000 people, injured around 300,000, and left 1.5 million homeless. As you can see in this graph, I'm going to pass that around. And that's out of a population of 9.803. So, as you can see in that pie chart, roughly around 25% of the population was affected in some way, either death, injury, or loss of their homes. In conclusion, I strongly believe the Knights of Columbus is a great charitable organization that we should also support in times of need. There are other organizations out there that support people one way or another, but I believe the Knights of Columbus stand out in that they not only help the local communities, but they can also reach out across and help others across the world. Thank you.